Today, let's discuss about tables. As I told you, tables means we'll perform some calculations, right? So, they'll give you a mock shell like this. This is a template for a table, and here, before starting the code, just understand what is there and what we have to do. So, here, age is there, and for age, we have to calculate n, mean, standard deviation, median, minimum, maximum. These stats. And for gender, as gender is a character variable, they are calculating only counts and percentages. Even ethnicity and race also character variables, so only counts and percentages are enough.
Okay.
As age is a numeric variable, we have to do all these things. And using which procedure we can get these statistics?
Proc mean.
Proc means that's very good. Um, Here, using which procedure we'll get counts and percentages?
Frequency.
Proc frequency. So for age we have to use proc means, and here we have to use proc frequency. And next thing, against what we have to calculate?
Uh,
See, here something is there right on top. This is nothing but a treatment. Sometimes they will not show you the disclose the uh, drug name. They'll have some codes like this BP3304. This is one treatment. And placebo. Placebo means nothing, sugar pill. Okay, it's a dummy drug. Nothing will be there. Only the sugar pill will be there. And overall, that means
so placebo. Yeah, placebo is a autonym or
a placebo means see, sometimes okay. In a paracetamol tablet, if you take paracetamol tablet, what is the main ingredient in that?
a paracetamol.
Paracetamol, right? Do we only have a paracetamol in that, or do we have some other ingredients?
We do have other things.
Right? Some
Yeah.
binders will be there, flavoring agents will be there, preservatives will be there. So many things will be there, right? But without paracetamol, if they prepare the content tablet, that we'll call it as a placebo.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll get
that
it.
placebo is nothing but just it will be only
Tummy
sugar pill because uh, in clinical trials as they recruit different subjects, okay, with illness. Suppose they are conducting some clinical trial for some drug like a cancer drug. Okay, after giving the tablet, subject is saying even if he is having a headache before, he might have ignored that, and after taking tablet, he might think okay, he is getting headache because of the drug. Are there chances like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, right. But if they consider okay that headache is a side effect for the drug, will it affect the approval of the drug?
No.
No.
They cannot.
No. If more side effects are there, why do they approve the drug? Why do they release into the market?
They won't.
Definitely, it will affect the approval of the drug. See, if the subject is saying he is getting more side effects because of the drug, if everyone are saying like that, then it will affect the drug approval, right?
Yes.
But
It
their
will.
headache is not because of the drug. He's getting previously also, but he is ignoring and he is thinking that he is getting because of the drug. How do the investigators evaluate that one? So they will give this placebo. They will not say that this is a placebo. They'll say, okay, this is a tablet for your headache. If that is his uh, thinking, then what he will say, okay, after taking tablet, okay, headache is cured. Are you getting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that, they'll say, think, okay, whether is he getting because of the side effect or it is his feeling or whatever. So sometimes they'll, for evaluation purpose and all, they'll do this placebo. And overall, that means suppose here 10 subjects are taking this treatment and 5 subjects are taking placebo. So total how many will be there? That means here 15. So we have to calculate against treatment. So let's start from beginning. So first we will do step by step like 4 different parts: age, first part, second gender, ethnicity, and race. Let's divide into 4 and concatenate all the 4 and then keep it in proc report and assign the titles and footnotes. Let's work from first. So this one we need to we have to generate by using Demoji. This one. Okay, suppose if they give you this data set and this one. So how do you generate a table? So first here we had subject ID, treatment, gender, race, age, and ethnicity. All the variables are there, right? So first let's work with age. Age is there, treatment is there. So here, by using proc means or proc summary, anything, summary data equals to demoji. Your by variable is treatment and analysis variable is age and output out equals to some age 1, and here we have to generate statistics n equals to underscore n. Mean we have to generate standard deviation, median.
They're not
They-
asking.
Yeah, they didn't ask me. Only 4.
Minimum and maximum also. Where am I typing? Minimum and maximum. All the statistics. See, mean, standard deviation, median, minimum, maximum, and counts. Right? So let's run this. So before this, we have to sort the dataset by using proc sort, and always make a habit of commenting out. So here we are doing age statistics. So whoever reviews your code, they'll easily understand why you are doing that step. Proc sort data equals to SAS user dot demo out equals to demoji by treatment. So let's go to work library. See, here we got age 1. Here if you ignore these two, what and all we are getting here? We got for 0 and 1. 0 is nothing but a placebo, 1 is an treatment. Later we have to change these terms. But remember, always overall thing, it will not present in the data set. We have to generate this overall column. Let's see how to generate. Okay, because here 0 is there, 1 is there. That means here 29, 31, so total 60. Third row should be there for overall thing, but here it's not there, right? So we have to generate. Let's see how to generate an overall column. Okay, let's take an example here. Suppose if you have subject ID 101, maybe 102, 103. Okay, now here 5 subjects are there with different treatments, with 0 hour treatment and 1 treatment. So how many subjects have taken treatment 1? 3. And how many are there with treatment 0?
2.
2. So overall is 5.
5.
Right. Now I'll double the data. So here while doubling the data, I'll just keep all the variables same except treatment. Treatment, I'll change this to some other number. Other than 0 and 1, you can take any other number. 9. Now here how many subjects for treatment?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. That means this treatment 9 is nothing but overall thing, right? That overall number is equivalent to this one.
Yes.
This is how we'll do the doubling. This is called doubling the data. Do you understand?
No, not really.
See here, all the variables in this example I've just taken only 2.
Of course.
Okay, so here will keep all the values same except treatment. This treatment will change.
Okay.
Okay, so 101 twice with 0 and with 9, 102 twice with 1 and 9, 103 twice with 1 and 9. So previously we had just only 5 observations, but now it became 10 observations.
I mean, why are we doubling? That's my question. Like, what is the
To,
reason?
to create an overall column.
Okay. Okay.
Overall, previously when you count 3 plus 3 it is 5, right?
Fine.
Now here treatment 9 also 5.
Yes.
Do everyone understood this one? Let's see with a real-time example. Now here, doubling the data to create an overall column. Now how to double the data? Data demoji sets as user dot demoji. If I write output, will it double the data? Will it give me twice?
I don't think so.
Yes, it will.
But
See, if you give output once, what will happen? It will output once. If you give
once
2
it
times, it
comes,
will give twice. So total, how many observations are there in the data set? We had total 60 observations. Okay. But now when I double the data, it will become 120. See, here we got 120 observations, and just observe that thing. First 2 observations are same, except, okay, sorry. Here second time while we are doubling, we have to change the value, right? So treatment equals to 9.
Why treatment 9?
I'll tell you. So now here treatment 0 and treatment 9. Again here 0 and 9, 1 and 9. Like that. That means here, now when you create age statistics now, we'll get for 0, 1 and 9 also. Right? So now here, this is placebo, this is treatment 1 and this is overall column. That means total 21 and 29, 31, total 60 subjects are there. Do you understand now?
No.
I do, but
Previously, when we didn't double the data, we don't have this row,
Yeah.
right? Now our main thing is we have to create this column. How do you create this column?
Overall, yeah.
Overall, right? So that means 29, 31, 60. We have to calculate statistics for 60 subjects also. That's why I have doubled the data. So total 60 are there. Now 60 plus 60, 120 are there. Now we can calculate separately for 0, for 1 and for 9. See?
Now, why we are taking 9?
1, right? Treatment is having 0, 1 and then 9. Are you getting?
What if we take 10? Why we are taking only 9?
This is your wish. Whatever the number you want, you can take other than 0 and 1.
Okay.
Okay. Now here we got statistics, but when you observe the mock shell here, we had mean and then standard deviation. They concatenated these two, and also we have to control the decimals. See, mean with 1 decimal and standard deviation with 2 decimals, median with 1 decimal. Again, minimum and maximum we have to concatenate by comma. So here, concatenate all these variables in a data step. Data, create age 2, set age 1, and now here, create means is equals to put off underscore mean and also control the decimal. So here mean is having how many decimals? 1 decimal, 3.1 or 4.1. Concatenate with open brackets, again put of underscore standard deviation comma 5.2, again concatenate with closed brackets, and also minimum and maximum. Mn mx equals to put of underscore mn comma without decimals and concatenate with comma, again put of underscore max concatenate with comma, this one, and then median. Median is also a numeric variable, so let's change this into character, and then n equals to put of underscore n comma 3.0. Now here, after creating these variables, we don't want again these separate variables, right? That means here we can, I want to drop all the variables which starts with underscore. The common thing here is underscore. So either you can keep these variables or drop the unwanted variables. There is a shortcut for dropping the variables which starts with underscore. This one. If you write like this, it will drop all the variables that starts with underscore. That's why here while creating I have used underscore. Now let's run this. See? Now here we got the variables. But again look into the mock shell. Do we have these as a variables or observations?
Observation.
Observation.
But here they are in the form of variables. I want
Sure.
treatment values as variables. So what to do?
Transpose.
Yes, transpose the data and keep these as a variable names, treatment values. So here proc transpose data equals to your dataset name, out equals to new dataset, and then id is trt because I want to create these as a variable names, and var n mean sd median mn mx. And there is no other variable to sort, so we can ignore by statement here. Okay, and let's run this. Let's open and see this one. See here, now we had n, n and then 0, 1 and 9, right? But again here we had capital letters and in brackets mean, in brackets sd, minimum, comma, max.
Right.
So we have to change these names and also add this title, age in brackets years. So here I'll create a new variable. If that is n, then make this as an capital N, like that. So by using again if then statement, data, create a new data set age 4, copy the data from age 3, and here if underscore name underscore equals to n, then create your new variable equals to n. Else if it is mean sd, I want mean in brackets standard deviation. If it is median, change this into median, and if it is mnmx, min, comma max. And here we have to set the length for the new variable. Length of new var length. And after creating this one, we can drop this underscore name underscore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So drop underscore name underscore and then run. See, now here we got this, and next thing is we have to add age to that. So what I'll do here, I'll create one dummy data set. Data dummy with the same variable new var equals to age in brackets years, and run. Now here we had a dummy variable and then the dummy dataset and then this one. So finally I'll concatenate these two datasets. Then it will attach like this, right?
Yeah.
That's why we have to use the same variable name. So final data age set dummy and then age 4, and also I'll give you numbering, like this one I'll tell you later why I'm using this numbers. Okay, I'll just keep 1, 2, 3 and 4 for these 4. So check your final age data set. See, do we get this? Forget about the variable names and all those, we can make changes in the proc report. But are we done with this part?
Can you show
Can you
the
repeat that, Priya?
Sorry?
Can you repeat the question? You asked
Are we
something.
done with this part, age part?
No, I think the ordering is not, they are not on the same line, I think.
Which one?
Yeah. Age is
New var prefix is there, right?
Hmm. Okay, these variable names and all we can change later. But we are done with
no.
age, years, and then all the statistics, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that part.
Yes. So the same thing we have to repeat for gender, ethnicity, and race also. But here everything is same. Instead, we have to use proc frequency.
From formats to format.
Yes, and also proc formats. Now let's do gender statistics. So here we have to use proc frequency procedure. Proc frequency data equals to demo G. Sorry?
We are taking it from SAS help dot.
No,
Demoji.
directly when I created overall column, I created the data set here in work library. Okay, by treatment, and your table variable is gender. If you want to create, write slash out equals to gender 1 and then run this. As we already sorted here once, no need to sort again. Okay, if you want to sort, you can sort it again. But already we sorted, that's why I'm not sorting again. See, gender 1. Okay, gender is having here 1 and 2, right? So here 1, 2, male and female. But in the data set, we are having some missing values also. But are they asking for missing values here?
No.
So remove those missing values. Just check only where gender not equals to missing. Then it will take only non-missing values. Now again same. You have to concatenate count and percent and also control the decimals. So let's concatenate them. Data gender 2, set gender 1, and counts and percentages put off count comma 3.0, concatenate with open bracket, again put off percent comma 4.1, again concatenate with closed brackets and then run. So now here we got this NP, counts and percentages, right? So now here what is the next step? Transpose the data. Everything is same, like age. Only the thing is there we used proc means, here we have to use proc frequency. And here we are changing these names, here we have to change male and female. That's it. So here treatment, gender and NP. So let's transpose the data, proc transpose data equals to gender 2, out equals to gender 3. Now here your ID variable is treatment, var is NP, and we want gender also to be present in the data set, right? So sort by gender.
Sort.
Data equals to gender 2 by gender. See, now here we got this gender variable, right? We can ignore this one. But in the data set we had male and female, but here we just had only 1 and 2. So how do you know which one we have to take, one as male or female? So we need to follow the mock shell. Here first we had male first, so take 1 as male and 2 as female. So again here you can use proc format, or you can just simply use if then statement, because here we just had only two
Two
values. So now create gender 4, set gender 3. If gender equals to 1, then I want to create, again here also we have to use the same variable, male. Else if gender equals to 2, the new variable equals to female, and drop gender here. So use, because we have to use the same variable, finally we have to concatenate them, right? So when we concatenate them finally, it should concatenate properly. So use the same variable. So now here we got this, and we can drop this underscore name underscore also, male and female and statistics. To this we have to add this gender n in brackets percentage. Same like that before. Here drop create a dummy data set, and then new variable equals to gender in brackets percentage, and then run. So finally created final gender data set, set dummy, and then gender 4, ORD equals to 2, run. So now here we got this final gender. The same thing we have to repeat for ethnicity and race also, right? But here male, instead of male and female, we have to use Hispanic or Latino, not Hispanic or Latino. Here all this. So now we have to calculate ethnic city strats. So I'll just copy paste the codes. Okay, the same thing here. We are doing the same code repeatedly, right? Instead of doing this repeatedly, can't we create a macro?
Macro, yeah.
We can create. So that how to create a macro, that I'll teach you tomorrow. Okay, but today I'm just saying you how to generate a table the basic way.
Okay.
So now here, instead of gender, use ethnic and
Hispanic.
So let's change the variable names. Rest statistics, everything is same. Check properly whether I'm changing it all the places or not. Here it is Hispanic or Latino.
Four are the,
Sorry?
no.
But not Hispanic or Latino. Right? Let's run this and see. Yeah, here we got ethnic characters, statistics. The same thing we have to repeat the same thing for race also. So I'll just copy paste again. So here the variable name is race. So here we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But in our data set, we just race is having only 1, 2, 3. But in real time, whatever the data is there, it will be same. But for now, just take only 3 values. So what is first one? White, black or African American and Asian. So here write white,
Black.
black or African American. Just we have to type completely. I'm not typing. And Asian. Where is race? So we got race. Oh, somewhere it went wrong.
In proc transpose, you didn't change that race,
Yeah.
ethnicity.
Yeah, I see one more.
Got.
No, one more spot. I saw ethnicity.
Right? No, we got the answer. Okay. Now here, first we had age and then gender. So everything we have to concatenate like this. First age and then gender and then ethnicity and race. Right? So here I'll create a final data set. Set age, gender, ethnic and then race. Run this. So here we got our final data set. Now this data set we have to keep it in proc report and we have to work on that. So proc report data equals to final, no WD, headline, headskip, all these are common, and split equals to, and in the column statement we have to mention the variable names in the whatever the order we want. First I'll just give the order because I have given 1, 2, 3, 4, right? The final data set. Here first order I'll give and first we had treatment, placebo and then overall. So first one is treatment, placebo and overall. Run. Let's run this first. See, now here we got this. Let's work from first variable onwards. This variable, why I have created this variable? Because if you observe the mock shell, here we had a space, right? After age we had space, after gender space, after ethnicity space, after race space. How do we get that space? If you don't create this variable, where can you break the variable? Which variable will you break?
Oh.
We can't break nowhere, right? If you break nowhere, it will give you space after age, after n, after mean like this. So that's why I've created that ORD. So here first to define ORD, we have to order or break the variable first. Group it, break after ORD, and I want space. So skip. And this one is not there in the mock shell. So here I'll just write no print. right? Now here the next variable is newVar. Here this newVar is not there. So we can remove that newVar. So define newVar slash like this.
No print.
Not no print. No print means it will completely remove that column. Just
Okay.
in quotations give blank space, it will remove that name. And rename these names. Again, define _1 as how BP3304 and next in brackets n equals to counts we have to write. So BP3304 and in the next line, so I am splitting n equals to, so with treatment 1, 31 subjects are there, 31. The same thing we have to repeat for 0 and 9 also. So if it is 0, then change this to placebo, and if it is 9, overall 29 and then 60. Run this. See? We got this part, right? From here to here we got. The next thing is apply these titles and then footnotes. So before that we have to remove all these by using the global options. Options, no center, no date, no number, and also remove the title. And how to give the titles here? Compute options. Compute before _page _ before page you want what line starting at somewhere in between. What is there? 14.121 subject demographics and baseline characteristics.
That safety population will come in a different line, right?
Yes. Subject demographics and baseline characteristics. In the next line in between, I want, what is that? Safety population. Yeah. Safety population. What else? Next, just keep 1 or 2 lines space. And then close with end comp. Let's run in this and see. Oh. Okay. So move this one little bit to left hand side. So as we are not sure, every time we have to change them. Okay, this one also little bit, if you move left hand side, that is enough. And at the end here, after the report, what I want first, I want to draw the line and then write reference. I told you reference listing, right? Source. That means here we have to refer this one if you want to know who are those 30 subjects, who are those 60 subjects.
Yeah.
Okay, and compute, just like this, write compute after. And then line 2, I want some 100 into, again line, what is there, reference listing, so some like this. I'm not typing, okay, end comp, somewhere it went wrong. Okay, this 100 is more, and again after this reference line also we have to type 2 lines. Percentages are based on the number of subjects, and also this one. Do you get an idea how to generate a report?
Yeah.
So finally we are done with the report, and this one we have to save. So run proc print2 and then
Save. the log and the report.
Save this editor window and also log window. And also, do you remember to draw the table before on top?
Yeah.
Output name, program name, everything. Yeah. So this is how we can we'll generate it report. So step by step, we have to do. And before doing, you have to understand the mock shell. What is there and what to do. Okay. So I'll save this editor window and I'll send it to you. Just practice this one. Tomorrow we'll see another one with another example with Mac.